يا أمة الإسلام بشرى لن يطول بك الهوان قد لاح فجرك باسما فلترقبي ذاك الزمان.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Inshallah, this will be my last video of this series. I did promise 30 dreams in 30 nights and we have reached dream number 28. So 28, 29 and 33 dreams I've lumped together in one because they are about the same person or about the same subject, and tomorrow is a short Eid message that I will be sharing for everyone, inshallah. So today's dream is about British Saudi Guantanamo detainee Shaker Aamer. He was a British resident, his wife is British and his children are British, and he was held in Guantanamo Bay from I think 2001 to 2015. So 14 years he was held in Guantanamo Bay without trial. So I know Shaker Aamer for maybe 30 years. I know him very well. I met him in Bosnia. He was there as an aid worker, and when I'd go down to the city I would meet him there. And I also met him in the UK, and many times I met him. I knew him very well. So he went to Guantanamo Bay. He went to Guantanamo Bay around 2001 or 2002. He was one of the first detainees to arrive there. At that time I was still free. I spent some time campaigning for him, and then all of a sudden I myself went to prison in 2004. When I went to prison I knew that Shaker was in Guantanamo and I would make dua for him. I think every single day while I was in prison I made dua for him by name every single day. On the 3rd of February 2011 I was in Long Lartin prison, and by that time I had been held in prison without trial for nearly 7 years. I saw in a dream that he was free, he had been released, and he came to me and he recited to me the verse from the Quran in Surah Anfal, Surah number 8, verse 63. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم وألف بين قلوبهم لو أنفقت ما في الأرض جميعا ما ألفت بينهم ولكن الله ألف بينهم إنه عزيز حكيم. Meaning Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he joined their hearts together. And had you spent all that is on the earth, then you would not have been able to join their hearts together, but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala joined their hearts together. Indeed, he is the mighty, he is the wise. So this was the first dream. The second dream I saw on the 29th of August 2012, shortly before I was extradited to America, potentially to spend the rest of my life in prison. For this second dream, when the second dream took place, I was in a more dire situation. I had lost my final appeals and I was just weeks away from extradition, and I thought, that's it, I'm going and I'm never going to be free again. I'm going to America and that will be it. I had been held without trial in UK prisons for 8 years, and it was a very difficult moment I was going through. But still, every single day for the last 8 years I had been making dua for Shaker Aamer, that may Allah release him and that he comes home. So I saw a dream where I'm in an American prison bus, and the American prison bus, it is inside some black gates. It drives and then these black gates open. It's like the gates of the prison. The van, the prison bus comes outside and I get off it. But when I get off the prison bus, I don't walk home. I just wait there. I wait there looking at the gates, the black gates. After a while, another prison bus comes, the gates open, another prison bus comes, and from there descends one person, and that is the prisoner, that is the detainee Shaker Aamer. And then I hug him in the dream, I hug him and I cry. That was that dream. The third dream is one that his wife saw, that she saw that he had come home and he had come to her father's house. He was quite worried and he had a serious expression on his face, and he said to his father-in-law that what they are doing in Guantanamo is bad. So these are the three dreams. The first one where he recited the verse for me, the second one about me seeing him get off an American prison bus shortly after me, and the third one that his wife saw that he's telling his father-in-law that it's quite bad what's happening to him in Guantanamo Bay. Now, the second of these dreams was quite vivid because it foretold my future and his future. It foretold that I will be released from prison. I'm not going to spend the rest of my life, even though I'm going to go to America, I am being extradited to America, I'm not going to spend the rest of my life in prison there. I will be released, and shortly after I will be released, Shaker Aamer will be released, who by that time had been held for some 10 years without trial. And that's exactly what happened, because I came home in July 2015, and about 3 months later, in October 2015, I watched the news as Shaker Aamer, as he was brought back, as the plane came and it landed in the UK. And a few days after he came back, I met him and I hugged him, and we spoke, and I shared my dream with him. I shared my dreams with him. 3 reflections on these 3 dreams. Look at this photo. There's a saying that when life gives you 100 reasons to cry, then show that you have 1,000 reasons to smile. Why do some people emerge from suffering and injustice? They emerge smiling, full of life and heart and soul, and others, they emerge angry and bitter and resentful. One of my therapists, in fact my first therapist after I came home, he said to me, one of the reasons that people inflict harm on others, like torture, is because they want to leave you damaged at the end of it. You may not be responsible for what happened to you, but you are responsible for your own recovery, and there are things you can do to heal from it. So being able to come out of a calamity and being able to smile genuinely after it, and you can see from the photos that this is a genuine smile, and as a person, that's exactly what he is, full of life, full of heart. And that is a choice that you can make, whether to emerge from your suffering. I'm not saying forgive people. Shaker, as far as I'm aware, he didn't forgive the people that harmed him. This isn't about forgiveness. This is about knowing the bigger purpose, that there was a bigger purpose to my suffering, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala chose to put me through it. Those people are the ones that did it. You don't have to forgive. If you want to forgive, you can, but I'm not talking about forgiveness. But you can still live life, and you can be grateful for the things that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given you, at the same time as feeling sad and grief over the things that you lost. It doesn't have to be an either or. You can do both. But if 100 things in life are making you cry, find 1,000 things in life that will make you smile and laugh. That's my first reflection from these dreams. The second reflection: the easiest way to get your du'as answered is to make du'a for your Muslim brother or sister. In a hadith, Abu Darda said that the Prophet ﷺ said that no Muslim prays for another Muslim behind his back, except that the angels, they say to him, and to you be the same. So when you're praying for your brother or sister to get a house, the angels say, and Ameen, let you get a house as well. If you're praying for them to be cured from a sickness, the angels say, and may you also be cured from your sickness. And if you're praying for any type of need that you want, the angels say, may you also have that need. So one of the easiest ways to get your du'as answered is by making du'a for your Muslim brother or sister in their absence. One of the biggest expressions of love for another human being, for another Muslim, is to make du'a for them. Not even another Muslim, another human being, is to make du'a for them. Because that shows that you actually care about that person. Sometimes I get messages on my phone where the message would say, I am here sitting in front of the Kaaba and I'm making du'a for you. And that just makes my day. I am here in Medina and I'm making du'a for you. Or I am here in the masjid, it's the last third of the night, I am making du'a for you. A private message. Find these opportunities and tell people. Send someone a message. Maybe someone is struggling and you don't know what they're going through, and that short message that you send them, that I am making du'a for you, that may give them hope and turn their life around. And the third reflection from these 3 dreams, which you will find has been a consistent theme across my entire series this month, is don't lose hope. don't despair. No hardship lasts forever. I never thought a day, well, I did because I saw the dreams, but on paper, there was no chance that Shaker Aamer was ever going to be freed or come home. Me, there was no chance that once I went to America, that I would ever see the light of day again, that I would ever be a free person again. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, it was just a season. It was a night, and then after the night, a morning came. So whatever you're going through, whatever suffering and struggles and challenges in life that you're going through, I promise you, not my promise, Allah promises you that it is going to end one day. It's not going to last forever. He will bring you relief, and you will forget the pain from that hardship as if it never happened to you in the first place. If you enjoyed this video, please share it widely. Until my Eid message tomorrow, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
يا أمة الإسلام بشرى لن يطول بك الهوان قد لاح فجرك باسما فلترقبي ذاك الزمان يا أمة الإسلام بشرى لن يطول بك الهوان قد لاح فجرك باسما فلترقبي ذاك